Hey hunties, hope we are all fine, dandy and well wherever we are watching this in the world today. So it's finally Friday, I have a day off, which is a fantastically good feeling, and the makeup gods have shined down on me because guess what has arrived? That is a lot of clapping. Oh, it's so beautiful. NikkieTutorials Palette has arrived. I'm so happy. I literally got the text, or not text, got an email from the delivery company who was delivering it, because I can't get deliveries to station where I work, so I have to get it delivered locally. You shush. My iPad going off. It's a group chat. So yeah, got the email from the delivery company, so I got it delivered locally. Literally, as soon as the email arrived, I was like straight in my car, straight on my way, and was like, I have to get back and do a look. So yeah, it's beautiful and it's so shiny and I'm so excited. I don't actually think I've been so excited for a palette because recently, maybe I just need something new in my life. Like, this is what I needed. It's been a rough couple of weeks for me. I've been a little bit absent. Unfortunately, 2 weeks ago tomorrow, my Oma passed away. My Oma was my German grandmother. She's 83 years old and she passed away of esophageal cancer. So it's been a bit of a rough couple of weeks. Unfortunately, she lived in, well, in one sense fortunately, in another sense unfortunately, she lived in Cyprus, and due to Ms. Corona, I was not able to go to the funeral. So yeah, it's been kind of a bit of a rough couple of weeks. A lot of people, I've gained a couple of new good friends over the last couple of weeks, which has been really nice actually. People who have like kind of been there, who I would never expect to have been there. I would never have asked them to be there because I didn't know them that well, but they've just really, really helped get me through it actually. And yeah, it's just, I'm not going to cry, I swear. I said I wasn't going to cry. Makeup fixes everything. Yeah, concentrate on this, come on, we can get through this. Right, so, oh, let's get started. Before I freaking cry. Fat and pack it out. I think we're ready. I can't remember what I was going to say. Why is talking so hard? So I'm going to do something I don't normally do, and this isn't a makeup review, and I don't think I'll ever do it as a makeup review channel. One of the things that I'm wanting to do as part of my channel in the upcoming months, it was something that I wanted to start doing at the beginning of the year, but then Ms. Rona decided to show her ugly face, and it kind of got put on hold. And again, I don't think this will happen for a little bit of a while, just because of Ms. Rona. I'm wanting to start doing other people's makeup. I know I've discussed it in other videos because, well, I know I've said that one day I will make it onto Drag Race, and I don't want to hit that challenge where you're doing the makeover challenge and you're like, I don't know how to do somebody else's makeup. That's why I'm like teaching myself to sew. That's why I'm teaching myself loads of different little skills and talents. Doing somebody else's makeup is something that I want to learn to do. And I feel like the best way to do it is to just practice it on somebody else. So I've been to Primark because, again, like I said, makeup is expensive. I don't want to be going out and spending £25 on a foundation shade that isn't my shade and that I will never use on myself, just to use it on somebody else. So I've been and bought just a couple of shades from Primark because they were £3 each, and I was like, well, if I can get this, I mean, that's two very different ends of the spectrum, but that was all they had in my local Primark because it's a very small one. So I thought, what we'll do is, we'll buy the two, give them a bit of a mix together, see how they go on the face. I've like got a little bit of rude. But £3 for foundation, I don't think is going to be realistically a bad thing. And here, I don't know, it could be the best foundation I've ever used. I don't think it will be, but for £3, I don't think we're going to go wrong. And then I don't feel bad for buying it if I were to buy multiple shades to use on other people. So this is kind of also an in advanced apology to NikkieTutorials herself. This is going to be nothing against your makeup. If the makeup looks bad on me, it's not the makeup, it's definitely the products that I'm using as foundation. This is probably just such a bad idea, but it kind of kills two birds with one stone, and I'm really quite a lazy queen. I'm not going to lie. I'm never going to lie. I'm honest and truthful. So, let's give it a go. It may end up being absolutely dire and shocking, but hey, what's the worst that could happen? I'm not drinking Dr. Pepper. I'm drinking Coke Zero. Was that the Dr. Pepper slogan? Dr. Pepper, what's the worst that could happen? It was the Dr. Pepper logo. I was right. Right. I am going to get started this time, so yeah. Let's go. Actually too bad. I think that's a good kind of blend of those two colours. If I've done this right the first time around, I'm going to be impressed. Ignore the missing rhinestones, please. Just as a like half and half comparison, that colour combo, I did 5 pumps of the light and 3 pumps of the dark, and I'm actually really surprisingly impressed with how the colour is matched. I'll admit, it feels very oily, like, but it's £3 foundation, so I can't really be mad at it. It just keeps going. It really did absorb into the brush, and considering this brush like doesn't, I'm not sure what the smell is. I'm really not mad at the colouring. I've done really well with that, I think. I just stabbed myself right there with a brush, covered in foundation. As far as coverage goes, it's actually done really well. I'll admit, it does not cover the 5 o'clock shadow as well as my Urban Decay does, but I kind of was expecting that. So, let's go beyond this step. That is like the tiniest little bit. Like I said, this isn't a makeup review channel, but that's the tiniest little bit, like one dab into it, and the payoff, oh, that is stunningly beautiful. I cannot get over how gorgeous this colour is. Yes, aubergine emoji. Should I just do an aubergine on my... I'll do aubergine emoji on my eye. This is actually stunning. Yes, Miss Tutorials. Yes.
Oh my god, girl, so I was like dating this guy and he was like 5'4", curly hair, big brown beady eyes, and so Jewish. He was so cute. So he like invited me over for Christmas dinner, but it wasn't Christmas dinner. He said it was like, I don't know, I thought he sneezed. And like when his mom opened the door, I said, "Merry Christmas," and she looked at me and she was like, "Shalom," and I was like, "Oh, where's your Christmas tree? What's up with this candelabra? Why are you guys eating Chinese food?" And she just looked at me and said, "This is how we do it. This is how we do it. This is how we do it." So we sat down for dinner and there were like all these dill pickles on the table and this weird jellyfish in a jar, and his dad offered me these things called potato latkes and brisket and challah bread and kugel, and I was like, ew, I don't eat starch. I'm a gluten-free vegan. ugh. The kids are playing with these things called dreidels, and I'm like, oh my god, I love Dr. Dre. And they just looked at me kind of weird. And then their parents gave them these gold coins, and I'm like, oh my god, I love money. I love Hanukkah. Then his Yaya gave me a glass of Manischewitz wine, and I was like, oh my god, I love it. This is how we do it.
So these colours are blended like a dream, but I think that's because they are the same kind of colours. It's almost like a rainbow effect going outwards. I've decided I'm going to go with that periwinkle blue. It is described as periwinkle blue, but yeah, plot twist. I'm going to go with that underneath the eyebrow area to see kind of what happens with it, because I'm curious. So yeah, let's see what happens. But I must lost more rhinestones. I swear to God, this mirror is cursed. Like, I'm just not good with it. Well, it's very much gone a slate blue, but it's lightened this purple called Slasher. I need to learn names. It's lightened this purple really, really nicely underneath it. Like, that's actually stunning. Actually stunningly beautiful, that colour. I wish I'd left more room for it coming in here, but I'm not mad at it. And like, you literally need the smallest amount just over the top, just to pierce that purple that is Slasher. I will learn names. I've just discussed that. Yeah. I'm feeling a vampy dark eye. But I feel like it needs glitter, so we may end up getting some NikkieTutorials on this corner here, just to, like, maybe inner corner and outer corner, just to give it a bit of sparkle.
After dinner, all the guys were like, this Shiska is cool. I totally felt like Barbara Streisand. I was like, let's watch Yentl. Let's break the glass. Where's my Brooks? This wine's got me schwitzing. Oiga Bolt, I'm getting verklempt. I'm on this Hasidic shit. This is how we do it!
So, the look so far. I'm loving it. The glitters are absolutely beautiful. Like, I don't know how it is coming across on camera, but I've got Pride on the inner corner, and I was going to do a wing, but then I was like, no, I'm not going to do a wing. I can't be bothered with doing a wing, so I made a wing out of glitter. So yeah, I've got Pride on the inner corner, Pride on the wing, and then NikkieTutorials over Amsterdam in the middle. And they're very buildable, which I like. I need to add a little bit more of NikkieTutorials up here. Yeah, they're very buildable, which is one of those things with like shimmer shades. They can be really, really bad, or the shimmer literally is on that surface. And I've not gone like digging because I'm not gonna like ruin my palette, but on these two, they sit like, you can tell that they go deep. You can tell that it isn't just like the shimmer sits on the surface and like that's a tiny little bit of highlight. You can tell it actually penetrates. I'm not trying to be dirty, I swear, but you can tell that like it is all the way through. And I wouldn't expect any less from Nikkie, obviously, but yeah, it is stunning. And in the words of Nikkie, I'm gonna get off. I'm going to do my eyebrows because this is always the bit that takes the longest whenever I'm like doing my makeup videos. And yeah, so I'll do eyebrows. I'm going to use 5 AM for my eyebrows so we can see the brown. And then we'll get on with doing the rest of the base and some lips, which probably won't get done on camera either. So who knows, maybe the next time I check in, I'll tell you what, I'll make a deal. I'm gonna check in once I've done my eyebrows so you can see my eyebrows, and then I'll check in once I've done the rest of my base so you can see the rest of my base, and then I'll check in again once I've done my lips, and that is all you're getting. So we can make this a short ass video today. Okay, so I know I was going to say I know I said I was going to do an update after the eyebrows, but the eyebrows weren't really working for me, and it was really peeing me off. And then I forgot to do an update after the eyebrows, so I failed. I'm sorry, my deal is null and void. However, I cannot get over these contour sticks from Primark. I wish I discovered this a lot earlier. Like, I cannot get over, like, I don't know how this reads across on camera because I can only see it, obviously, in a mirror. However, if you look back at my previous videos, I've complained about how my forehead contour just looks really awful and I hate it. Like, this is blended so nicely onto the forehead and so to the foreskin. I'm gonna cry because I love it. No, not on the foreskin. It blends so well onto the skin of my forehead. That still doesn't sound any better. But yeah, like, I haven't even used a beauty blender, which is what I normally use, like, to do it. I literally just used the same brush that I used for foundation, like, all over. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. That has honestly blended so well. Like, for the price point, I cannot get over. I genuinely cannot get over how good my contour looks just from £2.50 per stick. I should have not put my eyelashes on so early. I never put my eyelashes on this early. I don't know why I did today. Right, I'm going to put some blush on, I'm going to put a lip on, I might put some powder on, I might try and do this nose contour. Probably won't try and do the nose contour. Might practice the nose contour and do that another time. Who knows? But yeah. Right, next check-in will be after lips, blush, highlighter on. So yeah, let's keep going. So, the look is done. I'm feeling very vampy. I'm gonna go suck some blood. Maybe something else, who knows. I'm honestly loving this. Like, the colours in this palette, the palette blends really well. The brown that I've got on the eyes, I'm gonna have to look at names. I'm so sorry, Nikki, I have not learnt your names on your palette yet. But I'll tell you what, I'll go like this. 5 AM on the eyebrows. Oh my god, I cannot stop snotting. 5 AM on the eyebrows, Amsterdam on the lid. I've got some slasher over the top. We put some of the plot twist right over here to see how it looked, and it's gone like slate grey for me, I think. And then yeah, we put some NikkieTutorials over the top of Amsterdam, and then we put some Pride for a bit of a wing, but you can't really see the wing because of the eyelashes that I have on. I'm so sorry. And I look sexy as all hell. Yeah, that's not attractive. You can see the glitter, woo. So yeah, as I said at the beginning of the video, something that I'm wanting to branch out into the future with is doing other people's makeup for them, not like as a business thing. It will be for the purposes of my YouTube channel. I will do the recording as I do with my own makeup, edit it down, stick it onto YouTube. So whether you are male, female, straight, lesbian, bi, trans, this starts sounding like Born This Way by Lady Gaga. No matter what gender you are, no matter what sexuality you are, whether you are blooming bald and bearded, brutal rugby playing bloke, or a lovely slender lady and you just fancy getting your makeup done as a bit of a joke, as a bit of a laugh. If you're happy for it to be recorded and put onto YouTube, then please volunteer. Like, I'm more than happy. I if needs be, like, we'll go full hog and we'll get you into full drag. I will put a wig on you. We'll go absolutely everything. But yeah, it's definitely something that I want to kind of branch out into. It smells fresh at least. Yeah, branch out into, definitely doing in the future. and turning this desk into a drum set is where we're going to start, clearly. Right, I'm going to get off. Stay safe, love your friends, love people, hug your grandmothers. I'm not going to cry, I swear. Yeah, right, I'll see you later. Bye, hunties.